Welcome to Across the Gulf Coast, highlighting organizations, events, and people from around our local community.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Across the Gulf Coast. I'm Cam Johnson, Public Affairs Manager for Cox Communications, and I'd like to thank you for joining us for this month's show. We've got a great show in store for you. We're going to talk about a whole lot of seafood taking place along the Gulf Coast. Symphony is going to stop by in Pensacola to talk about their upcoming season, and we're also going to hear about some breast cancer awareness events taking place in October. But as I mentioned, we have a lot of seafood to talk about that's coming across the Gulf Coast, both in Pensacola and Destin. And we're going to start off to the east in Destin, down at the Destin Harbor, to talk about the Destin Seafood Festival coming in October. And joining me now to talk about that is Jamie Jones. She is the chairman of the Destin Seafood Festival. Jamie, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
So let's talk about this year's event. I mean, obviously it's an event everybody looks forward to each year. Canceled, I believe, 2 years ago, but came back last year.
Came back strong.
Bigger and better. So what do we have in store for 2015?
2015, we've still got our linear format along the harbor boardwalk there. It's about 1.5 miles in length, so it's a lot of vendors, a little over 120 arts and crafts vendors. We're looking to have 30 or 40 food vendors coming in town, as long with our harbor restaurants. So the restaurants come in and they have big presence offering the fresh seafood on the harbor. So we've got music and kids events and seafood and arts and crafts vendors, and the whole weekend is big fun.
So when is this all taking place?
First weekend of October is the Seafood Festival. So this year it's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It'll be a Friday night and then all day Saturday and Sunday event.
And is it free, open to the public? Or
yes, that's very exciting. The reason why we do our linear format like that is everybody on the harbor comes together and it's a community event. It's free to the public. And it just allows us to bring more of our kind of respect our heritage and our local vibe down on the Destin Harbor.
And how about parking? Obviously, parking can be an issue for an event like this. But
it is. We are able to get satellite parking lots like from the eastbound traffic and westbound traffic, and Sunshine Shuttle is working with us to do a phenomenal shuttle program to get everybody moved around and make it easy for people to get in the festival at various drop-off locations. And we'll keep everyone apprised of that information through probably Facebook throughout that weekend and the website, so they can monitor that and find all that out, the most current information.
Okay, so when you started, you talked about you talked about vendors and kids activities and obviously the entertainment. So let's touch on a few of those to get a taste of what you have planned. And let's start with the kids activities. Obviously, parents want to go to the seafood festival. Yeah. The kids need something to do. What do you have in store for the little ones?
Well, we have a live petting zoo that the kids get to do, and we'll have different events for them. Rock climbing walls. There's a zip line on site. We're bringing in some new games and some additional kids features that we haven't had in the past. We'll have a pirate show on Sunday. We also each year have our annual Mingo toss. That's where the kids get together on Sunday afternoon and they actually toss a live Mingo. So photo ops, great fun for the parents, and kids come. It's neat to see the kids come year after year for that.
Absolutely. See if they can better their throw from the
see
year
how far
before.
they can make it, and watch the little girls touch the fish.
Now, while the kids are doing all that, what kind of vendors can the parents enjoy?
There's lots and lots of food, of course. All the seafood is available. There's going to be 4 main stages of music going on, in addition to the normal music venues that are already down there. So there's lots of live entertainment, lots to see. We've got people coming with artwork. We've got ceramics. We've got woodworking. We've got glass and jewelry, and so there'll be lots of shopping opportunities there too.
And you mentioned it, but the acts. Do you have a list of the acts maybe on your Facebook page or on your website that everybody can look at?
The music lineups are going to be on Facebook and on the website, so you'll be able to go and see what times, which acts are on which stages, and plan where you want to be. Okay,
perfect. If somebody at home watching this, they want to be involved, say they want to sponsor, volunteer, anything like that, are you still looking for that?
Yes, we always, the festival is sponsor driven. It's all volunteer and sponsorships and partnerships, so we always nurture those relationships and need them. As far as volunteers, it's all volunteer driven, so everything that we're doing is people coming on and giving their time and just wanting to support the heritage of the harbor.
And the heritage of the harbor, and y'all have some new blood coming into the harbor with some new restaurants coming in there that are taking part in this year's event. Who's coming on board for this year?
It's exciting. We've got a new restaurant called Rotula's that's going to come in and be a part of the festival. There's also Johnny O'Quigley's Ale House and Tailfins. He's got a couple different concepts. We've got the Destin Harbor House coming aboard. We've got Chris Siemens' Duck coming aboard. So there's some natural people that are down there year-round now. They're going to debut in the festival, and it'll be great.
Oh, fantastic. Sounds like another great event for this year. Could you give us the dates and location again one more time, please?
It is October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And it is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's along the Destin Harbor. It's along the boardwalk there, and you can find out all the information on the website, destinseafoodfestival.org. That's the most current information.
Okay, and does that also have the parking information on there?
Yes.
The satellite parking spots?
The parking information will be on the website as well as Facebook. Facebook is really going to be that week and how I think we can communicate and let people know where there's additional parking and things like that.
Sure, perfect. Well, Jamie, good luck on the event, and thank you so much for being my guest today. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate it very much.
Absolutely. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll be in our Pensacola office to talk about events in Escambia County.